All right, everybody, we are back here with the Burnout course. This is the 8 and 9-year-old age division. Looking for our top 3 athletes to qualify and move on into the sectionals later this year. Burnout round is all about upper body. You get one chance, no retries. All said and done when they fall for the first time. Alongside me for commentary, you got Mr. Brett Strong in the house.
It's been an exciting day, and I'm happy to be here right next to you, Strat. Commentating on the Burnout runs.
See if we got you. I think I might have muted. There you go. Now we're
There we
good.
go. Yeah, it's been an exciting day watching all the runs on both speed and hybrid, and I'm happy to be here next to you to commentate on Burnout.
All right. Well, we are ready to go. Mr. Bellion, take it away out on the floor. Our first athlete standing by. We are ready, my friend. Let's rock and roll. All right. So here we are in the 8 and 9-year-old age division. These athletes ran the speed round and hybrid earlier in the day. We are set. Got to start things off on the Cyclone. Spinning our way around. Remember, no falls anywhere, no retries. They fall once, their run is done. 5 minutes is what they work with. Ada Wassel on the course right now.
Come out
Way
of
up the rings.
Rock Solid Warrior South Apex.
Trying to get that swing going onto the cannonball. There we go. Almost needs to go back for that swing. You'll see a couple tape marks, green tape marks that indicates the next point. So the move up just out of reach, and that's going to be it for her Burnout. Tough run. Trying to make that climb. What would you say, Brett, on how to make those moves up?
Definitely, yeah, using that backswing to help you close out that distance.
Yeah, I'd say you need a little bit more swing tech there, and I think that just wasn't quite working out for her at the start. So Lucy Smith is going to be taking on the course now. So I think it was coming through twice.
Gotcha.
So Lucy trying to find a good handhold and foot position.
Ooh.
This is a tricky start to a Burnout. Already taxing that grip
So,
from
yeah,
your start platform, essentially.
saw a similar obstacle like this back in NSC Season 4 in Jungle Gym. Seeing a recreated version here at Rock Solid.
Ascent to start things out.
Ooh. There it is, redirecting the swing.
Trying to get up a little further. We got a long way to go. The swinging around.
Ooh,
She dials
gets
it in some. On the team junior, rock solid crew, training hard, trying to go
Oh.
up. That's a big hit or miss type obstacle. Big swing. Ring is on a magnet. Couldn't quite make our way through. That's going to do it for the female division. Moving into the open round now. Quick look at the run order for the athletes. We're starting things off. Mr. Boone Byler finding his way on to the board. The Cyclone was quite the hang-up spot for a lot of athletes in the hybrid. Not too sure how many are happy to see that as the start point for the Burnout.
Let's say the confidence there by Boone going for the dynamic move to that first ring.
Let's see if that's going to help or hurt him on the climb. Boone.
Oh no!
Loses the grip on the climb up. So this is it's a tough start to the Burnout. NSC usually known for the difficulty spike. You hate to see the early exits here for the first 3 athletes on the Burnout. It's all in one day. There's only a handful of athletes per group, so we're able to squeeze it down to one day, but it is 3 courses over the course of an entire day. Kind of wears you out in the process.
Now got Jake Tinsley on the course.
I wonder how much energy they tried to conserve between rounds. They had some breaks. Saw they had some redemption time in between rounds on the previous courses.
Oh, that's a good swing he's got going there.
Jake trains out of the Apex location. Took 5th place in speed.
Ooh, holding on one hand.
Oh yeah, those grips are tricky.
Oh.
Not gonna make it. Taking this, looks like he's holding his hand. Might have been feeling the pain a little bit early on in the Burnout. Bar has been set high here from the Rock Solid crew. Is this your home gym here, Mr. Strong, or do you train more out of the Apex?
So I train a little bit more out of Apex, but during the month of NSC Finals Season 4, this was my home gym because I had to be away from Apex to keep the impartiality, no advantages. But yeah, they are setting a high bar here on Burnout.
A lot of pressure.
And here,
Keep those legs up. All right, Everett Cameron.
Let's see. Ooh, switch to the outside there. Quick hands. Oh no.
Tragedy. This is a rough start to the Burnout, not gonna lie. Not gonna pull any punches here. I don't know who the course designer was on this one. They might be kicking themselves as well.
Yeah, and it's always a hard sight to see, as an athlete with looking for confidence, especially on Burnout. You don't like seeing those early obstacles be the showstopper.
No, definitely not. It's pretty brutal. Keep the feet up, young man. Bentley
Whitehurst coming out of Warrior Zone.
He trains out of UBW and Warrior Tech. Working through. Hopefully going to give some confidence to the other athletes. Trying to get a little higher up.
There it is.
And can we get this ring drop down? Needs a lot of swing back up. And now he
There
missed it on
it
his
is.
first
Keeping
when
the
he had the most
swing.
momentum. Oh, what do you think?
Ooh.
Oh, what's the play there, Brad? Once you get into that pendulum,
Yeah, once you lose the direction, the first thing you got to think about is just trying to go back and restart that pullback. You know, try to just get back to that hold that you had came from before, and just hope that you can redirect your swing.
yeah, I got taken out on an obstacle like that in season 9. We had the giant ring swing. It was a mixture of the sky hooks and a few rings on chains. I don't even think at the time we had the skyhook transfers. They were just no.
Oh no.
Henry didn't get a chance to even get on the obstacle. That is frustrating.
Oh man, yeah, that hurts to see, especially and these kids. They know what they're capable of, and they want to show it.
This is rough to watch. So I can see the intent behind having a tough start to a burnout. You're trying to challenge the athletes, but after seeing the results from the hybrid, you'd got to question, especially with this start, if it could have been altered to a degree to allow a little bit further success at the start of
Yeah,
the burnout.
I agree. Yeah, maybe a little less play on the board or an extra hold somewhere. But Owen Nichols, he's making short work of these first two obstacles.
All right, Owen, come on, give us some success here. Big kickback.
Ooh,
And
there
there
it
we
is.
go.
First one up.
Still a long line of swings to go, followed by some cliff ledges. So these next holds, only the ledges on the side are allowed, not the handlebars, just the cliff ledges.
Oh,
So close.
going for the lache on that one.
Yeah, it's a tough reach. You run the risk of peeling out if you don't think you've got the static reach for it. Owen's the furthest one so far.
Yeah, definitely agree with you there. A little bit of a risk versus reward going for a static versus that lache. You know, running that risk of trying to static onto two things and one hand peeling off versus the other.
Here we go.
Caleb Valley,
Valle. Caleb
Valle.
Valle's on the move right now. Using the side of the boards here, trying to make quick work of this. Now the Jump Climb Extreme Gym. The rock star in the making is the drummer of a rock band. And working through the ring swings. Can we get this momentum built up off of this
Oh yeah,
first
that's looking
swing?
good. There it is.
Plenty of momentum. Even goes
Oh,
back.
I like this approach. Yeah, using that ring to redirect that swing and get more momentum.
Chalk buckets there if you want to chalk up. When you're in the moment, you're in the zone. Looks like he's ready to go, trying to static reach it. It's a good approach here.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
He's almost out of it. Bar is going to be in play in a lot of different grips here on the way down. Next set of rings hanging there is another touch point. And he has got a good hold to try to relax a little bit. And now a set of swinging rings to recover a little bit. This is where the dead hang training really comes into play to allow these athletes to try to have an active recovery point. But now a little more finesse being tested as we traverse through the cane crossing. So there are latches that are not fully locked in. So if they accidentally bump into it from below, that'll cause it to open up it completely. And they will have to either bypass it, like he is attempting a further reach here.
Ooh.
It's a bit risky. It's a further reach. He's got to get it a little further locked in. And now you can't rotate. So it has to be a side-by-side ascent. There's no way to rotate those.
Oh, it looks like that one popped open.
Yeah, you can see it dangling open a little bit. It's going to be a big reach. He already made one skipped move. Perhaps that was by design to see if he could make the wingspan. And trying to get locked back in, trying to shake out a little bit as we go.
Oh.
And Caleb grip just gives out.
Yeah, hanging in there for a little over 3 minutes.
Great run, man. Great run. He only had one more obstacle after that. A couple more touch points. That would have been the runaway ring, the one that you had to hit the power switch for. It's a cool one. I hope we get to see it. Turn on the switch, and then it goes up on a timed pulley. They got a monkey bar their way to the finish line to try to catch it before it gets out of reach. But Caleb Valle almost all the way. Nice
So down
run.
to our last 2 runners, starting with Elijah Braverman.
Elijah takes a big spin around. Careful with the feet.
There it is. Now redirecting that swing over to the cannonball.
Elijah Braverman, known as the buzzer man in his bio, said every time he comes to a rock solid competition, I happen to be here, so it's always fun to come out and visit and see some familiar faces.
Oh, trying to make that quick reach there to the ring. There it is.
Down into it, make sure that swing is lined up.
Yeah, there he is. Yeah, I like that he's also holding on to the ring. We saw Caleb Valle do this earlier to keep that momentum and keep that swing aligned to the next ring.
Almost through. Trying to get his way through, trying to get that static reach.
There it is, holding on tight.
And not able to get the way all over there. Took a hard fall. A great attempt out there. And on to our final runner. So Nolan Augustin will be our last one for this age range. 8 to 9-year-old athletes on the Burnout. Can we get a little further into it? Saw some early tragedy at the start of the course. This difficult start. Nolan training out of the ITC into gyms, already qualified. It's all just extra experience for him. Big reach here, static holds should be the move. Try to conserve.
Front gripping that cliff.
Might go for the opposite end. Confident move across.
So he's the first and only to break through hybrid earlier today for the 8 to 9 division. Let's see if he can do the same here on Burnout.
Find that rhythm going up these canes. Reaching through.
Oh, twisting around.
Nice.
Just checking the security of that
Oh,
cane.
man. Plenty of energy left.
And now our first look at the runaway ring.
Oh, flip the switch. Got to keep going. All the way through, you can see it's ascending a little bit, but not fast enough because no one's there with time to spare. And finishes it out for a clear on the Burnout. He's hyped up about that.
Excellent job there. What a run. Very efficient start to finish.
Well, great job to all the athletes. This was a tough one. Tough Burnout start, but we were able to finish things out with a clear. We'll take a look at the leaderboard once we figure out the overall scores. See if we can pull that information up to let everybody know how things turned out. And there you go. Looks like we've got, there's your top three. Caleb Valier in third place. Elijah Braverman in second. And Nolan Augustin first place. Congratulations. And for the women, our two athletes in that division. Came down to a tie between them. They'll have to go down to the tiebreaker, but it looks like Lucy Smith taking first and Ada Wassel second place currently. See how it all pans out in a bit. So thanks everybody. We're gonna do a award ceremony or cut the stream here. We're gonna go find out, and I'll be right back.
Are you ready to up your game as a ninja coach? The Rock Solid Warrior Coach Training video series will equip you to teach and demonstrate the fundamental skills needed to be a successful ninja coach. While the full coach training program includes interactive clinical evaluations and lessons, you can now access over 40 coach training videos on Vimeo. To learn more about the Rock Solid Coach Training Program and to access the video series, scan the QR code or go to rocksolidwarrior.com.
I'm Brett Hernandez-Strong, and I am the head coach for the teen and adult classes.
This is Michael, head of Comp Team.
I'm Lily, and I'm a Ninja coach.
I'm Zane Kukta, and I am the Ninja Experience Director Assistant, and I'm also the head of Comp Team here at Apex.
Our goal as a Ninja Experience team is to provide a safe, fun, leading-edge environment that strengthens the body, mind, spirit of all who enter our facilities.
Our classes are designed for all ages and skill levels. Whether you're new to Ninja or coming back with experience, we'll take you as far as you want to go with the sport.
We have kids classes starting with our youngest class, Minis, which is for 4 to 6-year-olds. This class has age-appropriate obstacles and smaller coach-to-kid ratio, so we can give a little extra assistance to these little ninjas.
Our other kids classes are Level 1, including Strong Like a Girl, Level 2, and Level 3. All of our classes start with warm-ups and fall training. Next, we go into 3 skill stations where the coach demonstrates the obstacles, then provides tips, spotting, and encouragement to the kids. After all 3 station rotations, the coach will gather their group of kids, 8 kids per 1 coach, to touch base on what went well and things to continue working on, like character building, and then we finish off the class with around 10 minutes of free play.
Once kids have performed well in levels 2 or 3, they can be invited to join our competition clinic, which we typically offer 3 times a year. Whether they just want to enjoy more intense training for a season or use it as a stepping stone to be invited to our competition team junior or competition team, this is a great way to prepare to compete in the ninja sport. You can learn more about competitions in a separate video linked below.
For any teens or adults interested in doing Ninja Warrior training, we have classes for beginners up to advanced athletes taught by our pro coaches. For teens and adults who want to get stronger while having fun learning ninja skills, we have Ninja Fit.
Each class has the goals of first being fun, safe, and helping you progress. When you're ready to push your training to the next level, we'll prepare you for opportunities to compete in beginner, advanced, and even pro levels in local, regional, national, and international competitions.
For level 3 plus, or athletes who are 13 and older and looking to train more intensely, we also have Ninja Nights, an evening of course runs designed by our pro coaches to train more deliberately for competitions.
We hope you've enjoyed our short video about our Ninja Warrior classes. If you have any questions or would like to come try a class, you can go to rocksolidwarrior.com. And remember, a Ninja Warrior has fun, stays safe, and is always ready to grow.
Are you ready to up your game as a ninja coach? The Rock Solid Warrior Coach Training video series will equip you to teach and demonstrate the fundamental skills needed
Trying to figure out, we switched cameras and didn't clear things fully out there, so that's on me for not double checking everything. I'm gonna go ahead and go through the awards ceremony and see how it goes out there with Mr. Bellion with the announcements of all the awards. Go ahead, brother, we're ready. Second place is going to be Ada Washley taking second place. And Lucy Smith with the top place. And they can grab a flop ball one choice if they want. It's up for them to pick whichever color they want. Threw some flop balls out there for their participation. Great job. Say again, sorry. First and second get to pick, or first, second, third, yeah, they get to pick their color. Yep, thanks. And moving on now to the open division. Looks like Caleb. Caleb's going to be the one taking the Caleb Valle getting third place. Second place was Elijah Braverman, and first place, Nolan Augustin, coming through. Top podium spots. Thanks, everybody. Congratulations to the athletes here at the NSC Youth Qualifier here at Rock Solid Warrior. Difficult courses out there, but challenging these athletes. We'll see how things shake out at the sectionals. Fourth place gets to move up because Mr. Augustin's already qualified. So Owen Nichols gets to qualify for sectionals. That's happening in a couple of months, a couple of weeks actually, coming up pretty soon. So congratulations to all the athletes out there. We're going to take a break and be back with our next age group and have everything good to go by then. Thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. Brian Stratus and for Mr. Brett Strong, thanks for joining. Check y'all back in the next one.